Plan is today afternoon and tomorrow morning we practice. Okay? And tomorrow afternoon we come back here and we do some. I have given you a test paper, right? I think in that there is a test paper. It just shows you how different scenario. Then you with the vector diagram you can find out what is wrong. Okay? So this helps you to find something wrong. Okay?
គឺគាត់បញ្ជាក់យ៉ាងនៅក្នុងអាកម្មសិលនកម្មគឺនៅក្នុងអា vector analysis គឺជាមួយដែលសំខាន់ដែលអាចឲ្យយើងឆែកទៅថាកុំព្យូទ័រហ្នឹងអតិថិជនឬក៏ការអ្នកដែលតម្លៃហ្នឹងគាត់ជួយអាចមានបញ្ហាអត់គេអត់ដូចចាប់ខ្សែខុសឬក៏មានបញ្ហាណាមួយដែលកើតមានលើកុំព្យូទ័រហ្នឹងហើយគឺថានៅពេលដែលគាត់អនុវត្តជាក់ស្ដែងខាងបងមកគួរតែ khi dân sự quanh này thì nó càng được tới hay tò mò đi chỉ tam tên mình có sinh vật mình sinh trong hội sai việc gì đó cứ quạt mình lọc mò học viên quýt hay quạt viên chỉ cả đàn đồ tan mùi bây ơi chọn ở trong viện ăn có ở chắc tiếp Victor ăn lại là tá khu
Sometimes you also make measurement there, or you think you are very careful. Even sometimes we all expert also we make mistakes. You go to the side, you climb like this, then you reverse it unknowingly, and then how to know? You just look at the waveform, you look at the diagram, you can straight away know what is wrong. Easy. Sometimes you think it is positioned right, but the wire may be coming other way around. Yeah, so these are things you can spot mistakes very fast by using the vector diagram. For example, this is like this, then if it is reverse, it will just come reverse, 120 degree reverse, like a mirror image. So it's very easy to find problem. Of course, initially you may find it a bit complex, but I request you to learn this. It's very useful in the field. Once you know to use it, it becomes very fast. So this and the waveform very useful. Sometimes you see very bad. You go to the, like I go to the site, I see the waveform. If the waveform is very bad, you know something is wrong there. Maybe the customer load is very bad, or something is, maybe the CT is something wrong, or anything like that. So you have to monitor the waveforms also. Okay, it's good to know. Many reasons. For example, see, in a home, I can understand, not much of an issue. But if you go for a large power consumer, he uses a CT or a PT, then this all becomes very important. If you have too much harmonics, maybe it is introducing errors. How to know harmonics? You straight away look at the waveform. You straight away know, oh, the waveform doesn't look neat. So some harmonics. You can see the harmonics as value also. Okay? Like which fifth harmonic or third harmonic, what is the percentage? I'm sure there is a grid code in EAC which says, oh, your line, the current should not be more than this harmonic, voltage should not be more than this harmonic. If it is more, you can go and penalize the customer. If he is taking more harmonics. If it is more harmonic, he has to spend his money to put a harmonic filter. Okay? Otherwise it will pollute outside. Okay? So you can measure the harmonics. So again, like this, you can choose all the current or each current one at a time. Okay, one at a time. So this means it is current, line 1 current, you are measuring the harmonics. You can choose voltage, this is voltage or current, or this you can choose line 1, line 2 or line 3. Okay? So this energy, same is energy, we already measured this. So this is energy. Sometimes you don't want to see the pulse, you straight away want to know what is the power and the energy. Sometimes this is useful when you are very particular about the maximum demand. Okay, this is another area where you manually enter. Okay, for example, you have no pulse, maybe the LED not working, or the rotating disc is too much dirty, you cannot measure anything. Okay, then you enter the value, starting value, ending value. Okay, it means like that. For example, you connect this standard also to the side. Okay, so you switch off the loads as much as possible, or you tell, okay, what is the reading I keep. Then you maybe go back, wait for some 30 minutes, or 1 hour, come back, you put the new value in, then it will tell you what is the error. Okay? So this is also very important sometimes, when the pulsing not works. Like rotating meter, it is very common, because so much of dust or spider web, all sorts of dirty, dirt, mud, everything going, you cannot, the sensor cannot detect. Or maybe the meter is so old, the marking is gone. So such times you need to do sometimes manual reading, and tell the error.
Trong cả này xin mà dương từ chạy công tơ nó đấy đó ha, công tơ nó chỉ là bạn kho đi bạn nên là ai qua thà ta data để lương nhận luôn mà còn bên này kho đi bán là được hay đi có hàng của từng thừa đấy cứ những ảnh phơi chỉ lại nên người bạn nên tha không phải là tổng bố cứ lương đi mối đi chạy mơ lên công tơ nó lên mà để có đi thuộc đi chào tới hai loại màu ấy nhưng mà với những thành bằng xà thì nhưng quay nhưng châu lên nhầm ná nó châu là nó làm sinh này và chắc sinh nó thì còn thì nhưng quay châu qua châu để ta châu tới viên nhà này đâu ra đây là gì mà nó cả này cái bài dân này các
bạn này dừng mưa đồ hái dừng tay này bạc
này
còn máu dừng màu mưa đồ biết bay trôi lên muốn lên rồi
năm này đây còn đó DCP DCP nhưng thằng này kêu du người ta vì mìnhต้องการnày cứ phảiต้องการnày sân bao giờ là này như vậy and for this how many cents or we put only one or two or what
You can do two.
only two
Only two.
and the time difference is 1 hour
I cannot tell, because it depends on the customer load. If the customer load is too small, you don't get any value, it never move. So you need to wait enough. See, the problem is, if the customer load is very low, your error is very high, because it is too small value. So if you calculate error maybe 10%, no, very bad. So you have to wait at least 1 kilowatt hour, at least 1 kilowatt hour. So you may need to wait for very long sometimes.
Ta có chất thì cho đại ta khi mà người ta lên từ bố quay đi cho tới còn nó liên tục trở lại về là mùi nó xí son nó bạn để cho con mình tục đợt này tiếp mình tục bắt tiếp từ ca và về view được có hai dạng khác nó mà ở lầu quạt ao đấy thì con mà liên tục mò được TV nhé cứ dùng cho lên nè mình tới vì cái thì nhẹ rồi.
Okay, so these are sometimes very useful, but I know this is very boring test. I also don't like to do this test.
Có mình thấy chất qua yêu mơ về hai bên cái điều người ta lên án anh cho
Ở đây các bạn nó đi chăm phích chăm lên nó là
bà đây thì chăm phích là dân các bị chào mà từ
nó này nhiều lúc tôi trong cả này xin bò chay đó là công tơ nó tem đi bán đi từng nghịch cho đi sạc áp á mưa khơi như thế này đây bị thấy áp bàn này chết hàng đấy xin lại nhỉ còn đây để chăm này đồng bây tiên lô đã khởi chết tay nó xin nó đi qua đây mà em toàn có những thiên ngoài liền nè là dân mưa nó lơ công tơ nè tiên như vậy
chắc là cáp nơi được chăm tại
bà
mà còn vài đọc ta lên nàn số theo sư ta
cái thời nếu tôi quan vì từ bố em có cứ anh ấy cứ chia reference term rồi nên tha dương chặt qua lại mùi công tơ một tiết là do này thôi chỉ công tơ mùi tiết này đầm mấy thôi chỉ reference
តែខាត់ធ្វើទៅ
បាទដើម្បីទៀងទាត់ថាអាកុងទ័រនឹងវាស់វាត្រូវជាមួយណាកុងទ័រនេះអត់ព្រួយអាកុងទ័រនេះaccuracy វាមិនដូចជា 0.0 ខ្ញុំចាំដូចជា 0.1 ឯង 0.1% មានថាវាខ្ពស់មែនតើដូចកុងទ័រយើងធម្មតាដូចជាតែ 1% ឯង
យើងឲ្យអាចបុកដល់ 2%
បាទបុកដល់ 2% អញ្ចឹងមានថានេះទូចមែនតើមានថាទៀបកាលណា accuracy កាន់តែទៀបប្រសិទ្ធភាពនៃការវាស់វាកាន់តែ
សុក្រិត
សុក្រិត
បាទ
ហ្នឹងហើយអញ្ចឹងបានគេយកអានេះធ្វើជា reference បានទៅ
Okay. Any questions so far before we go to the next step? Why all this flexibility is there is because sometimes you do testing in the laboratory very easy because you can control the voltage and the current, but when you go to the field sometimes you cannot touch the customer load. You have to test with the customer load. So if the customer is very high current, then very easy. So the pulse comes very fast, you can finish the test very fast. But if the customer is very low load, it is very challenging because you need to wait for very long. You need to wait for very long. And this important because sometimes you go to the field, you even if you don't need to write down, sometimes you observe this, you know if the meter is stable or not. Okay. See, very often sometimes you have a case where the customer complains the meter is not okay. You take the meter, come to the laboratory and test it. You know, you have it, but the customer is still unhappy. You cannot say customer is wrong. You don't know. So these sort of things actually help you understand. Maybe in the laboratory the readings are very stable. You put in the field, the reading is not stable. So how do you test all these things? So you need to observe all these values. Is it fluctuating too much? Then you think why it is fluctuating, yeah? And whether maybe you need to do more averaging to get a stable reading, etc. Okay? So I normally keep either three pulse or something, yeah?
For this one you can try
Oh yeah, you can do. You can do even do one, but one means sometimes the reading is not so stable.
Tóm lại là bữa sau thì con là con vô tham đi chuyện ấy thế ngay cái để con sẽ nhận đánh ngoài ăn có sạc mà để tôi
See, this you will try. Okay, but this is the most important thing you have to learn because most of the time you will measure energy. So later, today we try. I have given a test paper also with this. I think. So basically, it is for you to understand some of the case in the field. If you see like this, what could be wrong? You need to guess. What is the what could be the connection wrong? So I give you few test papers. You try yourself. Later, at the end of the day tomorrow, we will verify the answer. It is not to put a mark, but it is to verify so you understand properly or not. Okay? Okay. Now the next part is one of the next feature is you can check the PT burden. Okay? What is PT burden? When you are in